Hello.
Hello, Grant.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How's the audience doing? How are you all doing out there?
Yeah, let us know where you are watching from. Yeah, it's been a funny one. I ended up in Facebook jail today, which for
Yeah,
me
you
was
was.
a whole new thing, and it has caused me nothing but problems. I set up a website for a festival. I say I set up a website. Adam Adam built this website, and he did a great job of it. But then he's created them a Facebook page, and so I then liked their Facebook page with all of my Facebook pages. And this is a good business tip.
Yeah.
But then because I've done that, Facebook has gone, this looks like suspicious activity. So we're now going to restrict your whole account. So I can't like, I can't comment, I can't do anything for 2 days, which has been a bit of a nightmare. And then, yeah, it's I had a challenging show this evening,
Yeah.
and I'm full of injuries.
Injuries.
I told you about the broken toe,
Yeah. Right. And the shoulder.
and the shoulder, and now my good foot. I rolled my ankle, and so I've got a sprained ankle, which is not very good. So I'm hoping it's a little bit better for the morning. But there you go. Dennis Ridgway
So
says,
you're completely hobbled.
I have got one good arm. That's all I have at the moment. But it's my right hand, which is the good one. So if I lost my right hand, then that's the end of everything. Dennis Ridgway says, I am mean and rotten.
Well, I can verify that. Having met Dennis, he's terribly mean, terribly rotten. Yeah.
Yeah. He's a good egg. He is a good egg. So, yeah.
He is a good guy.
Yeah. So, what's been happening in the world of Jim Kellner?
Well, I've been, wow, this last, so I got to tell you, pro tip, if Google tells you to do something, do it immediately, or they will make your life hell. Because, I had my app out, and then they did some kind of update. They're always doing, this is one of the things with having an app is there's always an update. And so you have to go in and then do an updated version of it and then upload that. And I didn't get to it. And then they sent me a message a couple months later. Hey, you don't have an active app in the App Store, so that's a security risk. So we're going to close your developer account unless you do something quickly. And we were right in the middle of Performing Hypnosis Summit, and I was like, I'll have to do it later. And I didn't get to it, so I completely closed that one out. I can't even use the name anymore. I tried to use the name that I had, the old name for the developer account, and they said no, it's already in use. But I'm like, but it's been disabled. And so then I spent it's been like 2 weeks just working on getting a new developer account because I have to relearn everything again because it's been over a year. And then, so I got the developer account set up. Then I'm trying to upload the app, and there was a problem with the app. And so now I have to start all over again. And then I had to finish up the manual for the training this weekend. So I had to put that on the back burner. So yeah, my life's been doing a lot of that stuff that us entrepreneurs have to do, that unpaid work.
Oh, it's a great tip, I suppose, for entrepreneurs. And it's like you should always be doing jobs that are pushing the needle forward. What are the jobs that are earning you money? And it's like, I think the reality is a lot of the work that we do is laying foundations. It's and that's what stops most people from becoming successful, because they don't see an immediate reward or immediate return for that time spent. So yeah, it's craziness, but it's why we do what we do.
I'm reminded, and I think I've told this story on at least one of the shows before, but I was working with a young woman with a person that wanted to a human. An alleged human, someone who identified as a human, and as far as I could tell, and one of the things that this person wanted to do, as far as I think I can say she, never mind, I can say she, because she was a she, but anyway, it's grad season, and so you got to be very careful about the language you use at grad shows. But she wanted to write blogs to the marketing for her new coaching business. But she didn't want to take the time to write a blog because she said it takes her 2 hours to write a blog, And that 2 hours she could be working at the coffee shop where she got $15 an hour. So she's losing $30 an hour. And I'm like, you know what? I can't help you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're not an entrepreneur.
Yeah, exactly that. It's the wage is the drug that they pay you to give up on your dreams.
It really is.
Don't get me wrong. I have friends that have regular jobs, and sometimes I've looked at them and kind of thought, I would love that stability.
Mm-hmm.
Or sometimes I'd like to think I would love that stability.
Right.
But then I think the reality is I don't think I would do too well in a regular. I think I'm unemployable.
It would be hard to find. I think hard to find a job that we could do that would number one reward us enough for what we really kind of have, the qualifications that we actually have that maybe not be recognized by an employer, and that offers the kind of freedom. I mean, yeah, really, really tough.
Yeah. Well, that's why we do what we do.
Exactly.
Speaking of doing what we do, you have a fantastic training. Is it this weekend, next weekend?
It is. Yeah, I'm doing my comedy hypnotist training this weekend, Friday or Saturday and Sunday, Tacoma, Washington, about an hour from my house. So that's pretty nice.
Nice.
Looking forward to that.
Have we got a link for it? There is not a link for it.
No. Hypnotic Success Academy. Just go to Hypnotic Success Academy and you'll find it.
I shall find it for them now.
Why, thank you.
Success.
I would like to do it myself, but I can't seem to make that thing work. Can I? Oh.
Hypnotic Success Academy. There we go.
Live trainings.
Live sessions.
Yeah, live sessions. That's what they call it.
There we go.
I think I did it.
Did you do it?
I think I did. It hasn't shown up though, so maybe not. You better do it.
Let's have a look. Paste, and let's put an interesting image on there for it. Cool. I'll put that one on there. It's just a random image to put that up.
Yes, I'll have to play around with the with BeLive a little more. Get into the studio before you arrive, so I can do that.
There we go. So that should bring up. There we go. That's brought up the link in the comments section. Quite interestingly, I'm only seeing the link appear on YouTube. So I wonder if my Facebook jail. Let's have a look. Oh, I can't go on Facebook. So yeah, check to see if we are on Facebook, because we might not. That says we're live. Yeah, no, we are live on Facebook. There
good.
we go.
My live stream broke for some reason.
Your live stream?
Yeah, so I was having technical problems. I couldn't connect with the external camera. I tried with my camera and then just cut out. Oh well.
It's the joys of going live.
I mean my Amazon live stream. I mean.
Oh. Yeah, sometimes it can be very temperamental. So anything can cause like a copyright strike, or if there's moments of silence on air, it just cuts it. So yeah, so it can be, Amazon can be quite temperamental, but that's okay.
We still love Amazon. They're beautiful and wonderful.
Yeah.
And we love Facebook. We love everything. There it is. You got it. What's that? Oh, Facebook?
Yeah, my account is restricted for 2 days.
Every
time I do anything, it tells me that. It's not like I was doing anything wrong.
Right.
So
just flags went off. They're like, oh, this guy's doing something. He's,
yeah.
So, you know what's weird? You know what's stupid too is like those, like if you see suggested friends, I click on them sometimes and it says, oh, you can't add them. Looks like you don't know them. And I'm like, why did you suggest them then?
Yeah.
We have like 5 mutual friends. I don't get it.
I also find that quite interesting, the mutual friends, because that people you may know,
Yeah.
Apparently, I don't know how true this is. I'm sure there's people watching this that will know better than me. But the people you may know, it turns out it's people that are on your friends lists that are looking at your profile. So when you see someone appear on your people you may know, it means they've been looking at your profile.
Well, ladies.
Exactly. So that's always, it's always quite interesting to see that one, because it does make me chuckle sometimes. So I kind of go, why are you looking at my profile? Sean is here.
Mr. Kostiak, the captain. Hello, sir.
The captain.
I keep forgetting to ask you, Sean, is it the captain or is it just captain? Let us know.
Oh, yeah. So in the news, I mean, it can't be announced yet, but I can say this. I have got some, information that there's going to be a really exciting announcement from Aisha within the next couple of weeks. I believe, actually, within the next couple of days, something's going to be coming out, which will be fascinating for everybody. And there'll be a live stream Q&A for about that next week. So it's something that the members will be very pleased about. So, but I can't say what it is.
Can't say what it is.
Can't say what it is. Yeah.
He's a tease.
John says, as they use it in a sentence.
All right. Good point. Doesn't help me at all. English is my second, third, fourth, or fifth language.
Yeah.
I hate when Maya asks me, like, there's so many problems with English because we got combined with, there's like 3 or 4 different languages working all together, and like Doug, she's like, shouldn't it be pronounced dough? And I'm like, it's no, yeah. There's so many, and there's so many things that, like, it just doesn't sound quite right, and you're like, I don't know what the rule is, but it doesn't sound right.
I love there's a few Instagram and TikToks about kind of the nuances of the English language. I like what you Americans did with it, where you kind of went, do you know what? We'll just, you know what I mean? Like, like humor
and color. I don't even understand why that is. Like, was it like some rebellious thing? Like, oh, we're not going to do it like they do it.
Yeah, exactly.
But we're only going to do it with certain words.
Yeah, not all of them. We don't want to make it simple.
Right. Yeah, it's boy, I tell you, sometimes it's a little tough to wrap your head around. Like,
yeah. So it is days away, weeks away.
Dude, we're like a week and a day, right? Next weekend, not this coming weekend, but the next one.
Wow. And so you said there's a group for that.
There's a Facebook group. I put it there, but probably can't see it. I don't. Oh, and that's just my placement. That's just my image that I couldn't find. I deleted everything on my all my downloads accidentally. Yeah. So I only have a few images left.
Yeah. Cool. Well, there's a link to the group there.
Which reminds me, there's another announcement coming from the Performing Hypnosis Summit that we can't really talk about yet, but we can tell you that it does involve Kevin Lapine, and this is why my hard drive or my downloads folder was deleted, because I accidentally deleted it to make room for some videos.
Some exciting stuff.
Yeah, so stay tuned for that. Probably in the next week or so, we'll have an announcement. Oh, and you only got like till tomorrow to turn in your workshop proposals.
Yeah, that is exciting. So Sean says, Captain Kostiak said, "Make it so," versus the captain is in his ready room.
Oh,
now I have a mental image now of when I see Sean. I'm just going to imagine him saying the captain is in his ready room, and it disturbs me. I'll be honest.
Well, and you have to also imagine him in the full
in the
too. Yeah.
From the waist up.
From the waist up. Right.
The captain is in his ready room. I love it.
Yes, he is.
Oh, Sean says, "Are you ready?"
In a moment, I'm going to.
Awesome, but yeah, it's I think from now until January next year, there's loads of exciting stuff going on.
Loads.
You know, Pacific Northwest is exciting.
Yes.
But the PHS is, I have a very special place in my heart for that. It is fantastic. And, with Kevin's announcement, which we can't mention yet, that's super, super exciting as well.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Speaking of the English language, Dennis just wrote, "Put some cloths on," instead of clothes. It's very confusing for everyone.
That is so.
Thank you for that. A good example, Dennis.
Yeah, cheers, Dennis. Put the drink down, Dennis.
Then he goes and spells his name like in an unusual way for Dennis, and
yeah. So the Pacific Northwest Conference is a few days away.
Yes.
And you're performing with Anthony as well, doing a show.
Tacoma Comedy Club on Sunday night. Yes,
that's really cool.
June 9th. Yeah. The first, it's actually the club that I did my first comedy hypnosis show at.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
The venue I did my first ever show has just been sold and is going to be turned into flats, apartments. And so I'm a little bit gutted because I pass it every now and then. And when I do, it always makes me smile. The couple that used to run it were a lovely couple, but it was such a dive bar. But it always used to make me smile to kind of go, that's where I did my first show.
Yeah, right.
And to see that turn into flats will be a sad day, I think.
Yeah, no kidding.
Dan Goyette says to be at PMW. Yeah, it's like English has left the building today.
Yes, cool. It has.
Yeah. Speaking of Dan Goyette, the Michigan Hypnosis Conference.
Yes, that's coming up.
Yeah,
so we've got
excited for that.
Yeah, PNW, Hypno Thoughts, and then Michigan. As far as the big ones, the ones that I concern myself with.
Yeah. And also coming up, we've got this. I'm really excited about it. Have you seen the videos that Bob's putting out as well?
I did see those. Yeah, we need to get him on the show maybe next week or the week after or something. Talk about this. It looks like he's doing some kind of a live event. Maybe in a theater or something. I don't know.
That'll be really cool. Such a nice guy as well.
He is, and such a cool guy, and really just knows his stuff when it comes to that conversational hypnosis. That's for sure.
Yeah. Maybe we could get him on, and he could help us all be better at English.
Maybe.
There we go. There's a quick reminder to say that workshops are due in now. Yes, now.
We've already got great ones put in. John Sorbonne has put in a couple of them. We've got Scott McFall, Tracy Cannon. I believe Terry and Sandra are doing one. Just some really great options for everybody. Really great options.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I'm excited for it this year.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. Bigger and better than ever before.
Yay. Cool. But yeah, it's been a learning curve for me this past week, especially with shows and like injuring myself.
Yeah.
Which is a bit daft really.
Yeah.
I'm thinking,
how'd you do it?
Because I broke my right foot, or one of my toes on my right foot a couple of weeks back, or a couple of months back now. But I've not had the stability on it, and so as I was coming off stage, I've kind of wobbled and then gone onto the other foot, and literally it's gone. My ankle's gone underneath it.
Oh,
so, yeah, it is swollen. It is sore, and so I need to get it on ice. I probably should go to the emergency room, to be fair.
That bad?
Yeah, it's a corker. And I think I'm realizing I am not 21 anymore. But I didn't, and you don't realize that you can just cough wrong and get an injury. But because I was kind of overbalancing that way, it just meant I wasn't landing naturally, and it just made the weirdest kind of popping, tearing sound.
Oh, if there's a pop and tear sound, you definitely need to go to the emergency room.
But I was having to deal with the situation I was talking about earlier. So it's kind of like
the
adrenaline's going like, let's sort that out first, and then
wow,
cool.
Wow. Don't do it. People at the ER are the off their rocker. I think he's probably trying to say. Or off their rocker. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Dan Goyette would know.
Well, yeah. That's what worried me about going. I thought I would go and I would have someone like Dan going, "Yeah, does this hurt?" Yeah, love Dan.
You're just trying to step into Jonathan Chase's place as being the wheelchair hypnotist.
That's it.
There you go.
I spoke earlier about that when I called for volunteers tonight, the volunteers did not come forward. So I thought I'll step it back, and I've done this before. So I've stepped it back and I've done the whole right. Everybody stand up where they are, and the woman that was sat right at the front didn't stand up, and I kind of made the joke about going, "Go on, stand up where you are," and she just shouted, "Can't you see him in a wheelchair, love?"
Oh.
And I'm like, "Yeah, but your husband's not," and I'm like, "Oh." So yeah,
ouch.
Yeah, it was definitely a challenge, but good fun.
Yeah.
Dennis Ridgway says, "Wait until you get to my age." I only hope to get to your age, Dennis Ridgway, and I only hope I look as good as you do when I do.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Good wish for all of us.
Yeah. Cool. Do we have anything else for them, Jim?
I don't believe we do. No, I don't think so. As well, I don't know. Is Dan, you want to comment? Do you want to let people know? Are you going to release that book that I read? What's going on with that? Send off to the editor. What's going on? Dan, let me preview his. He's got a book, a personal development type book. He's also working on some other stuff. I don't think I'm supposed to mention those, but just foot picks. But but the other one, maybe he'll answer us. I don't know. I think we mentioned it last week.
Dan's foot picks.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. All different angles. It's beautiful. Yeah. Really. Yeah.
It's a special pedigree Michigan feet.
Michigan pedigree.
Cool. The article on eShirt coming out in the summer issue.
Oh, fantastic. I'm telling you guys, if you don't have a subscription, you got to get a subscription to the here it is right here.
Where's my copy? Oh, my copy is just over there.
Hypno Cafe magazine. I mean, it really does have just such a good quality work, and you get articles by all your favorite hypnotists. I'm in there. Grant's not in there. I said your favorite hypnotist, right?
Hey. I'll be in the next one. I keep promising Dan I will put something together for him.
He's sending it to Dazzle Printing. Right. I don't think he heard the thing about the book. I don't know. Or didn't want to answer. All right. Last time I mentioned it, if he wants to talk about it, he'll talk about it.
Yeah.
We should, we didn't, I don't know if we've mentioned, in case anybody out there didn't hear, Roy Hunter, really famous in the field of hypnosis, written lots of books. He's been hospitalized. He was down at the IMDA. A little snack there, Grant? What you got going on? Is that chocolate?
It is a chocolate covered rice cake.
Oh, how boring.
Yeah.
It's Know the Valley Road, the Brave 600. Yep. Okay. So Roy Hunter is, I thought it was really good, Dan. He will be releasing it. Excellent. Roy Hunter was hospitalized. Haven't heard anything new. We did cancel his workshop at the Pacific Northwest Hypnosis Conference because people have to take off work for those kind of things because it's happening on a Monday. And we haven't heard anything. I heard from his daughter. She wasn't sure if he's going to be able to make it. So we're still hopeful he's going to be able to at least make an appearance.
Yeah. And it's going to sound, I don't know, a bit dark really, but it's why it's important to get to these conferences and see these people and attend their workshops whilst that opportunity is still there. You often think, oh, do you know what, I'll wait. And, a lot of the people, I don't just mean Roy, I mean, a lot of the people have been around for a long time. And you kind of think, oh, do you know what? Jonathan Chase, great example.
Exactly, yeah.
His book was one of the first books that really kind of pushed me when it came to stage stuff. I've had many interactions with Jonathan over the years. And I always thought, you know what, one day I want to do his training. One day I want to do it, and I never did. And so that's I've missed out then on that whole one day thing. And so attending these conferences, we as conference organizers put these people in front of you, take that opportunity and learn from them. It might just be that, you're just building that connection. You might not learn specifically anything new, but you're learning from the originator. So I think sometimes at conferences it's easy to kind of go, oh, what's the shiny new protocol? What's the shiny new thing? What's this?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like actually take the chance to learn from legends, people that have been around for a long time.
Yeah, absolutely right. Very good point. Very good point.
Yeah. When they're gone, they're gone.
They are. Let me. I just want to mention something else about this Dan Goya. He's not gone, thank goodness. We'll learn from him before he is. So Dan, he comes across. He's very jovial and stuff, and you might get the impression that he's just kind of a not real serious kind of a guy. But he does some really serious academic work, and he's really he's freaking smart, man. I'm telling you, I read his book, and I was really impressed with, like I said, his personal development type stuff, and like his viewpoint on stuff, and. Really, really impressed. Yeah.
I attended Dan's talk at Heartlands. And again, really great approach, really great delivery, and done in a humorous way on such a serious topic. And then halfway through, you realize, like, actually, Dan's smart. And I don't, do you know what I mean? It's like, normally serious academics are very serious and academic. Dan's fun and he knows his stuff as well.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to break the secret, Dan. Very cool. What a great episode.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us, guys, especially Dan, the captain, and Dennis Ridgway.
Absolutely. If you watch this, or when you watch this in the future, please leave a comment because we do go back and check those as well. Love to see replay, that kind of thing.
Yeah, cool. Guys, take care. Happy hypnotizing, and we'll see you same time next week.